Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Financial QB TV. I am Richard Reyes, the financial quarterback. In the last couple of videos we've talked a lot about the decisions you have to make when taking your pension. Today is our last video on pension decision, and this is about lump sum distribution. Now, one of the things with lump sum distribution is that it's available in some companies, and in some companies it's not offered. So it's not the same across the board. But one of the things you have to understand about lump sum distribution, that sure, it's very tempting to get a very large check, but this is a decision that once you make it, you can't change it. You have to live with it for the rest of your life. And that is that any retiree who accepts a lump sum distribution will immediately lose the benefits of a lifetime income stream from the pension, and will be responsible for taking care of their own investments and making sure that the money lasts through their retirement and lifetime. However, there are some benefits to taking a lump sum distribution, and one of them is you may be able to actually earn a higher income over time from your investments than you would otherwise. Number two is that your money is more readily available to you in case of an emergency or any other opportunity that may arise to you. And number three is, which this is something that's kind of important to understand, is when you make a pension decision to take an income, you know that, well, once you and your spouse are deceased, well, the pension ceases. And if you were both unlucky enough to have short lives, then guess what? That's a lot of money that is not available to your beneficiaries. Where with a lump sum option, once you're gone, that money goes to your spouse. Once she's gone, or she or he is gone, then that money goes to the children, charities, or any other beneficiary you would desire. But there are some negatives, again, getting back to the negatives of the lump sum distribution, and that is often when you're handed a very large check, well, the temptation is to spend it. It's just human behavior. So all of a sudden, all those impulse purchases that didn't make sense in the past, well, now you have the money and they make sense. So you obviously, again, have the fear of spending it too early. In addition to the added concern is that now you have the responsibility to manage those dollars. You bear all the investment risk, although if planned correctly, as we do for our clients who are taking income distribution and who are retired, one can derive more income over time from actually having a plan yourself. But there are many that don't seek out proper advice or get involved with an unfavorable relationship or get involved with unfavorable investments. So, as you can see from the last series of videos on pension options, it's not quite an easy decision. And there's a lot of variables that you have to consider. And really, these variables are exclusive to you and your spouse's needs. Just because Mary and Don and Sam from the cubicle next to you made XYZ decision doesn't mean that that decision is right for you. So I would definitely recommend that before you make any pension decision, that you review this decision with the financial advisor who will be helping you with your income and distribution planning, not only to see how those decisions affect you, but to see how those decisions blend in with your other assets and other places that you'll be generating income from. Unfortunately, again, with pensions, that this is, once you make the decision, it's not a decision that you can change after you make it. So you only have one time to get it right. I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV. Make sure to get our books right here on the left-hand side and call me with any questions.